Charles Guiteau was born in 1841 in Freeport, Illinois.
This is the man responsible for the assassination of James A. Garfield.
Charles then moved to Ann Arbor, Michigan to complete
After
his
high
school
He
education.
decided to take the entrance test for the University of Michigan, but failed miserably. But then, he decided that the only thing left to do was to join a commune in New York.
In this commune, they tried to reach divine perfectionism by insulting each other constantly and hoping they will point out their flaws.
The people at this commune finally got so fed up with him, they decided to call him Charles Get Out in hopes to make him leave. He stayed at this commune for 5 years with them all calling him Charles Get Out before he actually got the hint and left. What up, Charles Get Out?
Idiot.
You suck!
After he left the commune, he started a newspaper in New Jersey, and it was called the Daily Theocrat. No one liked it, but he tried to make it about his religion.
Newspapers. Get your newspapers. Newspaper failed. He decided to become a lawyer. He somehow passed the Illinois bar test and joined a law firm in Chicago, where he would soon meet his soon-to-be wife.
Although he was a lawyer, he only argued in one case. Most of the time, he was spent in bill collecting.
Where's the bills at?
What? No, it's my money.
Nope, it's too bad.
It's my money.
You owe me bills. Give me the bills.
It's my money.
As a bill collector, he learned that he can evade paying his bills. That meaning he was on the run from bill collectors the rest of his life.
Hey, pay up. I will, but first, what's that? What's what? After dodging all those petty bill collectors, him and his wife fled all the way to New York, where he ditched law and got into politics, where he then wrote and delivered a speech for the Democratic candidate Horace Greeley, and he got it in his head that if Horace Greeley won, it would be because all of his hard work, and Horace Greeley would then be obligated to give him a job, which did not happen. And then, this is why Horace Greeley is the best man you'll ever meet.
After his wife left him, he then got into theology and decided to write a book. This book was entirely plagiarized.
He was then arrested, bailed out by his sister, lived with her for a few months, and then attacked her with an axe, moved to D.C., rambled about religion to almost everybody. Then he moved to Boston, where he was in a boating accident. Everyone in his boat was completely fine, but everybody in the other boat died a fiery death.
After this boating incident, he took it as a sign from God to write another speech similar to the one that he wrote for Greeley about Ulysses S. Grant.
But before he was able to perform this speech, James A. Garfield came out of nowhere and snatched the candidacy from Ulysses. Instead of making a new speech, he decided that he was just going to scratch out all the references to Ulysses and just replace them with the Garfield references.
Garfield won the election, and Charles thought he had a very big part in that, which he did not. And so he wanted to get a really good job, high ranking, and he never did. And he just kept asking and asking, and never happened. So he decided the best thing he could do is assassinate him.
You ready for that speech in New England?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the train.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like-
We leave in about 15 to get on.
15. Oh my goodness, what is that?
Oh, hey! You okay?
After the shooting, Garfield was rushed to a nearby hospital where he survived for 11 weeks, but ended up dying not to the shot wound, but being operated on with unsanitary tools.
Scalpel. You were a good president.
I hear the toilet. Okay. Charles was then found guilty, which he was very enthusiastic about because he wrote a poem the day of his execution saying nonsense, and no one did not make sense, and he was later hung that day.
And now it's time for some fun facts.
James A. Garfield was only president for 200 days.
When Charles went to buy his revolver, he had a choice between a wooden handle and an ivory handle. He chose to pay more for the ivory handle because it would look better in a museum.
Over 100,000 people went to his funeral.
And that's all, folks.